Welcome to Step It Up. Step It Up is additional UnPuzzled content where we practice and reinforce key skills learned on the main UnPuzzled blog. If you're new to UnPuzzled, what am I talking about? You have no clue. UnPuzzled is a website and blog where you can see up at this link, unpuzzledmedia.com, where we teach you and take you through a 10-week puzzling masterclass. So we teach you theory, framework, tips and tricks, cheats, hacks, everything to make you a better puzzler. You can also check us out in the links in the description below and at our Instagram at unpuzzledmedia. So each week here at Step It Up, we're going to be building up to bigger and better puzzles, but we got to start at the beginning. You're new to puzzling, you're still a little unsure of what's going on, and you might think I'm a little crazy. Everyone does, don't worry. Only a little crazy. We're going to still have fun though and learn a lot. So let's jump into a 1,000-piece, just kidding. We're going to start at the beginning. We're not even going to touch an actual real life puzzle yet. We're not ready for that. And first, we have to set the framework. So we need to learn a little bit of theory. So don't worry, this isn't going to be a boring, typical Psych 101 class. I fell asleep in the 8 a.m. too, just like you. So this week's blog post was all about branding. So you learned about Ravensburger and Chiaco and Buffalo games and all of those. It's going to take some time for your blooming brand loyalty to blossom. So in the meantime, let's get some practice in. So I'm going to go online at pretty much any online jigsaw site of your choosing. If you just type it into Google, you can find pretty much 100. We're going to start nice and easy. We're just here to get a feel for puzzling, to dip our toes into the water, nothing too crazy.
Okay, let's get started. It really doesn't matter what type of image you choose, just choose something that appeals to you. I chose this photo of flowers with a watering can. Got some really nice purples, some greens, a lot of color differentiation here. And there's not too many pieces. I can't exactly count them. I'm going to guess it's in between 50 to 100. But you're going to want to keep this relatively small. This is just our practice, our beginner run. And let's get started. So I'm not going to talk too much about what I'm doing on the screen. This is really just meant to be an introductory course where we get familiar with seeing puzzle pieces, seeing the image, trying to get to that completed image. So instead, I'm going to let you guys know a little bit about me and my background. So my name is Agatha Milholland. I am the founder and current CEO of UnPuzzled Media, which is a puzzling assistance or puzzling accessibility course designed for those who have always wanted to get better at puzzling but don't know how. So for the people who have friends or partners or family members in their life who love to puzzle and seem to just get it with ease, who can just pick up a 1,000-piece puzzle and finish it with, it seems like, no struggle at all, this is for you. So if you are part of that audience, then welcome along. I'm really interested in making puzzling more accessible to a larger audience. So I am currently a master's student and getting my master's in publishing and writing at Emerson College. I am actually on my last semester. So after this, I will be entering into the career world and doing something with my degree, maybe working at UnPuzzled, maybe human resources, who knows? So how did I get into puzzling specifically? If you've read my first blog post, you might have gotten the impression that I am someone who puzzles. If you've read my about page, you would know that as a definite. And you would be completely right. I am someone who puzzles. I am that annoying friend who thinks that an engaging Saturday night is doing a puzzle. And I set challenges for myself to see how fast I can puzzle. So this was something I've actually always been interested in. When I was younger, I remember being 5 or 6 and starting with 100-piece puzzles. I had the Care Bear puzzles, the Hannah Montana puzzles, strawberry shortcake, pretty much anything you can name, I did them. and I love doing my puzzles over and over again. I really enjoyed the challenge not once, not twice, but a multitude of times. And I did these on the rug in my living room, never even at the kitchen table. So you don't need much to puzzle. But I fell off of it in high school and then a little bit through college until my junior year, where just out of the blue, I picked up a puzzle at a thrift store and thought, I've got nothing better to do for the weekend. So I started puzzling, and the rest is history, I guess they would say. And then from that point on, I became a puzzling fanatic. So alongside reading and going to school and working 40 hours a week, I would come home and just do puzzles. I really enjoyed how puzzling created a challenge that was easily solvable. It was something where there was always a right answer that I could always figure out. And I think that's one of the best things about puzzling for me. But really, puzzling is about finding what's best for you. So I don't want to harp too much on this because this is going to come a lot later in the masterclass, but I have a long history with puzzles. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I am actively learning and continuing to grow in my puzzle knowledge every day. And so I hope that I can help some of you join this community that I'm so fond of. I really hope that I can bring some value to you, and I'd really love feedback. Let me know what is working for you, what isn't working. Let me know what you want to see, what kind of content you want on the blog, on the Instagram. I'm really open to suggestions. You can reach me at unpuzzledmedia.com. We have a contact form clearly marked in the navigation panel. You can send me a DM on Instagram at unpuzzledmedia, or you can shoot me an email at agatha_milholland@emerson.edu. I am a millennial and I'm constantly on my phone, so I'm constantly looking for those notifications. So if you ever want to shoot me any feedback regarding the show, you have a question, you just want to chat, feel free to reach out and I'd be happy to chat along. So now you'll see that if you're following along with me at the jigsaw puzzle and not just listening to my rambling, I am just about done. I'm putting together the last couple of pieces. This one should actually be the last one. And with that, we're going to wrap up this episode. And it's just that easy. Thank you so much for taking time to puzzle along with me at this episode of Step It Up. In 2 weeks from now, the next installment of Step It Up will be live on unpuzzledmedia.com. So if you're not already following along the website, make sure you're checking it out. You can also see updates and live links in our Instagram at UnPuzzledMedia or our TikTok at UnPuzzledMedia. This is Aggie signing off, and Step It Up next week.